Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa and I'm a flight attendant with a major US airline. Tonight is the night before I start a 4-day trip. My 4-day trip will start tomorrow. I have to be in Miami by 7:15, and tomorrow is going to be a very easy day. I'm just flying from Miami to San Juan, Puerto Rico. So today I ran to the store. I still need to finish packing, but that's kind of all the stuff I have to do the night before. I have to finish packing, get all my things together. I ran to the store to have food on hand, and I just wanted to share what I've been buying lately. I've been buying this bumblebee chicken salad. This one is buffalo style, but even the regular one has like celery, I think, and maybe like a little bit of mayo, and it comes with 6 crackers. So I've been doing this for lunches and dinners, and I also have rice cakes, and I have oatmeal, and then I've been buying these Walmart brand sweet and salty granola bars because I feel like this is almost tastes like a candy bar, but it's not as bad as a candy bar. So I'm able to monitor everything that I'm eating and keep track of my calories. So that's what I've been doing lately. But right now I'm going to get ready to cook some spaghetti and make a fresh salad. So this is the eve of my trip. That's just what I'm doing today. That's how I'm spending my last day off before getting back to work. Come with me on today's adventure. Okay, I just parked here at the employee parking lot. I am getting ready to start a 4-day trip. Tonight I will be in Puerto Rico, and then the next 2 nights I'll be in Charlotte. So like back-to-back Charlotte layovers. This morning when I woke up, I had a little bit of like dread about going to work. Like, I love my job, I love what I do, but I just found it hard to find the motivation. That feeling just lasted for a little bit. Now I feel fine, but it was like right when I opened my eyes. Does that ever happen to you guys? That's never really, this happened to me about a year ago for a little while, and then I got over it. But normally that's not me. I always wake up like in a good mood, ready to tackle the day. I don't know. It just was a little bit off this morning. But that's the latest. Now I'm going to commute to Miami to get ready for my trip. I should arrive in Miami pretty early. And what I'm going to do is do my quarterly lessons that I still have to finish. So that's probably what I'll do, and then maybe catch a little nap. But come with me on today's adventure. Okay, I made it to Miami. It's now about 40 minutes before I have to be at my gate, but I'm at the gate already. Not a lot of people. I did get my lessons done, my quarterly training, that's all done. And I did catch a little bit of a nap. Now I made myself a coffee because I am feeling tired.
Testing.
I am the tallest.
And welcome to my humble abode for the night. Here I am in Puerto Rico. And that's right, you heard me correctly. I made it here safe and sound. It's a rainy, little bit foggy, damp, tropical climate, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Let's do a room tour. We'll go ahead and get started. So right away, when you walk into the kitchen. And the kitchen has a refrigerator. Not a full size, but it's definitely bigger than your regular size refrigerators. There is a toaster, a stove, a little dishwasher, a microwave, a sink, a coffee pot, a little counter with counter height chairs, a mirror, a little sitting area here that's cute, a desk, and a TV. I love that it's a smart TV, but it's 12:55 a.m. This bathroom looks very big. See, maybe there's another light. Yep. A walk-in shower. And there's our tour. I've stayed in this hotel before when I've come to Puerto Rico. I think this is my 4th time here in Puerto Rico. So this little TV here, if you want to watch TV in bed, no worries, because you just turn it around like so. And now you have a TV where the bed is. Okay, so it is 1:02 a.m. I just had to change and put some comfy clothes on because I feel like I've been in that uniform all day. I was in that uniform when I sat in that reclining chair and had a nap. And this bun, I made like a bun, like a lower bun. So it was so uncomfortable when I was trying to take a nap because this bun kept getting in the way, like my head couldn't fully rest. So I kind of had like a funny neck going on. But I did manage to find a spot and just not move my head and catch a little bit of shut-eye. So I did have a tiny, weensy little nap. One of those naps when you know you're kind of sleeping. I'm trying to block this light here. You know you're kind of sleeping, but you're not like fully, like it's not a fulfilling nap because you keep getting woken up by little noises or you move or things like that. That's what kind of nap I had. Okay, so today it was just one easy leg, Miami to San Juan, Puerto Rico. And we didn't leave until 8:15, so I had to be at the gate at 7:15. But the morning started off with I woke up with this dreadful feeling, which was not nice, not fun. It's like I was sort of dreading having to get up and get ready. I was sort of dreading having to go to work, and that's so unlike me. I don't know what was up with that. But that lasted for a little bit, and then once I got up and had like 1 cup of coffee, then I started getting like my motivation, and I felt okay. At the airport in Orlando, there were a ton of cheerleaders. So I think there's a cheerleading convention or something going on because the airport was very busy and I saw lots of cheerleaders. So I think that's what was going on. The Miami airport, when I landed there around 2 o'clock this afternoon, did not seem very busy. And usually the Miami airport is always busy. So during the 3-4 hours that I had waiting to start my trip, from the time I commuted in to the point where I actually had to be at the gate for my trip, I had a little nap like I told you. But before I did that, I completed my quarterly training. So every quarter, us flight attendants are assigned training that we have to do for the company. And so I got that finished. I had to get it done by March 18th. It just rolled out a couple of weeks ago. Now I can rest because I no longer have to think about that. I've completed it. It's done. I also put my food in the refrigerator there back in the operations area because we do have a couple of big full-size refrigerators. So I did put my food in there to keep cold because I did meal prep. I meal prepped. I brought all the food that I should need. I shouldn't have to eat out. I shouldn't have to buy anything as far as food goes. This hotel also, they include a complimentary breakfast for us from 7 to 9:30 in the morning. The thing is, I don't know if I want to wake up that early. I may just have the breakfast that I packed. I'm not sure. I'll let you know tomorrow. So from Miami to San Juan, it is 1,045 miles. And flying time, it took us 2 hours and 10 minutes. The captain gave our briefing on the jet bridge as we waited for the cleaners to get off. And what else? Then I went in, did my checks. We're flying, well, today we flew on the Boeing 737 and I was flight attendant number 4. Tomorrow I'll be flying on the Airbus 321 and I'll still be flight attendant number 4. But the 2 different airplanes, the configuration, where my jump seat is, will change. Because that airplane has a different configuration in general for seats and stuff. We have extra 3 bathrooms in main cabin on that one. And on the Boeing, we have 2 bathrooms in main cabin. And on both of the airplanes, we have 1 bathroom in first class. Let's see. The flight was completely full, and even all the standbys got on. So there must have been a few seats extra that allowed the standbys to get on, and the standby list was pretty lengthy, so that's good to see that the standbys got on. But it made for a completely full flight, which most of our flights are full anyways. It's not anything different. And surprisingly, with that full flight, we had enough bin space. Now, I think the agents started checking the bags, maybe asking for volunteers to check their bags, and that definitely helped because when it came time to close all the bins, I didn't have to reshuffle that many suitcases. We had ample room, so no bags had to be checked under the plane at the last minute, and I didn't have to shuffle around trying to make extra room. Everything fit wonderfully, which was a good day. I love when that happens. Let's see. During boarding, a couple of passengers got stuck in the back, because this always happens. My little word of advice for you is try to go to the bathroom inside the airport before you start boarding. Because boarding is so chaotic. Those passengers got stuck in the back of the airplane until the very end of boarding, when they could actually make their way back to the front of the airplane. Because you're like a fish swimming upstream. Everyone is still coming on with all of their luggage, and so if you go to use the bathroom all the way in the back, it's just like an impossible mission to get back to your seat until after everyone sits. That's just the way it is. So those 2 passengers were shuffling around me, because then eventually I get kicked out of my space because passengers will come and take their seats, usually where I'm standing. When I'm number 4, I'll stand by the exit rows to greet passengers, and then as I get shuffled from there, then I'll start moving my way towards the back. So me and the other 2 passengers kept having to like shuffle around each other as I was trying to do my job, and they were trying not to be in the way. So yeah, just a word of advice: use the bathroom in the airport before you board. It will make your life easier. And the bathrooms in the airport are probably a little bit nicer. The bathrooms on the plane, they're just small and they're cramped. Let's see. One of the things, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. During our briefing, the captain said we could expect light rain in Puerto Rico, and sure enough, it was light rain. It's foggy, it's muggy here. The room felt very kind of like muggy, like humid, so I lowered the temperature down to 70. And usually that's cold for me, but I think because the humidity is so high right now, that 70 is feeling comfortable now. What else was going on? We had a midnight arrival, so we landed at 12:04 a.m. By the time all the passengers got off and we made our way off the airplane, out of the airport, to our van to drive us to our hotel, it was about 1 a.m. It was a late flight, and so our service was a late service, but surprisingly everyone was awake. I thought there would be more passengers just kind of sleeping through service, but no, I think just about everyone was awake. In Miami, we sat on the tarmac for a while. There was a lot of traffic, a lot of airplanes waiting in line to take off. I think we were like 6th or 7th by the time we were like, what's going on? Why are we sitting here so long? And it was just because there was a lot of traffic. But finally we took off and we got in the air. And that was it. That's all for my debrief. It was an easy day, just one leg. Tomorrow it is just one leg again. Our pickup is at 1 o'clock. We leave Puerto Rico at 2:20, and the van ride is only about 15 minutes away from the airport. So we'll get to the airport an hour before we leave. And tomorrow's just one leg. I'm flying from Charlotte to, I'm flying from San Juan, Puerto Rico to Charlotte. And it's just another one leg kind of day, except that flight's gonna be a little bit longer. But that's it, guys. I am feeling very tired. It's now nearly 1:15 a.m. I need to get these contacts out. I need to take my makeup off, and I need to just get some rest. So until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And to see future videos for my life as a flight attendant, if you've not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Good night.